Hey, Master Coach G here, thriving after 50, mind, body, soul. And in this episode, I am going to be talking about symptoms that we are living with and we are accepting them as normal, especially because we're over 50. We just think that, well, this is just a way of life. I'm here to tell you that is not the truth, okay? Like chronic fatigue or aches and pains or brain fog or struggling with sleeping habits or mindset shifts and settling for less. We do not have to settle for it. I don't care if we're 50 plus, it doesn't matter. We do not have to settle with these things. We don't. And I'm going to go deeper into other subjects, like nutritional health. And things like that, how we need to be aware of the things that we are accepting as just normal life. I am going to share this information with you so that we can be aware and start making some major changes in our lives so we can get on track with living a healthy, fulfilling, prosperous life even after 50. This is Master Coach G, and I will see you on the inside. Hey, Master Coach G here, thriving after 50, mind, body, soul, and welcome to another empowering episode of Thriving After 50. And today I am going to be diving into a topic that might hit a little close to home for you, many of you, I should say, and that is accepting things as normal but unnecessary, and that have become burdens in our lives, okay? So I am going to challenge the narrative and uncover what's possible and so we can be aware of these things so we can take control of our health, okay? And in this episode, what you're going to learn is I'm going to talk about things like common things, okay? Like common symptoms that we are tolerating that we do not have to tolerate. And they're so common. They're so common. When I say common, I'm talking about 99.999% of people are accepting these symptoms as normal, and they have become a burden in our lives, okay? Like chronic fatigue, okay? There's a hidden cause for chronic fatigue, and if we don't take the time to examine that, then we will continue to live with chronic fatigue and just think that, oh, well, it's because I'm 65, or it's because I'm 70 years old and this is just a way of life. Not so, okay? Aches and pains, okay? Yes, you're going to have some aches and pains, but it doesn't have to be to the point where it's excruciating. Now, I just recovered from an injury. I'm not 100%. I'm probably like 96.5% back to health. But it was an injury that I sustained when I was working out just over time, and not realizing that there was a combination of things. So yes, aches and pains, and my body was trying to tell me something. However, I wasn't listening. I didn't have on my listening ears. And so I wasn't paying attention to what my body was trying to tell me during that time of having the aches and pains. Here's another thing that we live with. We live with brain fogs. We live with forgetfulness. We just think that, okay, well, this is just a part of getting older. This is just a part of aging. Yes, some of it may be, but not all of it, okay? Even struggling with sleep. I also know that if you're in pain, that you struggle with sleep. When I was dealing with my injury, which was my piriformis muscle, I didn't get much sleep. I struggled with getting to sleep because the pain was so excruciating. I went 6 weeks without being able to walk from the injury. I didn't take any pain medicine at all, not even Tylenol, Advil, nothing, no over-the-counter. The doctor kept wanting to give me cortisone, wanting to give me shots, you name it, they wanted to give it to me, and I just absolutely flat out refused. I'm like, I'm not taking it. Yes, I can't sleep. Yes, my pain level's at a 12, but I did not take the medication, because I am not a medication type of person, so I refuse to take it. If we have a mindset shift, we will stop settling for things that we don't have to live with, and we can reclaim our health and wellness. Yes, I know that there's some things that are inevitable even after 50. I get it. I understand that. But it doesn't mean that we have to continue to live with these things. There are things that we can do holistically, all naturally, that will help us to be able to make a shift in not only our mindset, but also in our health and wellness. Okay. But we have to become aware of what those things are so that we can take action. Okay. Because if we are not aware of it, we cannot change anything. Okay. But the key is to become aware so that we can change almost everything. Okay. We don't have to live with chronic fatigue. We don't have to. Okay. There is a remedy to chronic fatigue. Okay. But we have to be aware. So what I want you to do is I want you to listen very closely to some of the things that I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to challenge you to write down at least 3 of the things that you struggle with, whether you hear these things on this podcast or if you just have them and I didn't mention them. I want you to write down at least 3 things that you're struggling with and that you're actually putting up with. That is a burden to you, whether it's hip pain, joint pain, chronic fatigue, lack of sleep, whatever it is. I want you to write it down, at least 3 of those things, so that we can examine and explore those things. So we can start taking small steps. We have to address them in order to make the change, okay? Because we can't change anything if we're not aware of it. So I am here to help you and to support you in changing your habits and simply putting yourself first and prioritizing yourself. That is what this is all about right here, okay? Now, I understand that because we're over 50 does not mean that we have to constantly deal with those type of things, okay? We can still thrive even after 50, okay? We can thrive mind, body, soul. So what I want to do is I want us to rewrite our script. Okay. And what I'm saying is that I want us to become aware of what our issues are. And I want us to come up with the answer, because there is an answer. There's a holistic answer. Okay. And it's not pharmaceutical drugs. There are too many people on pharmaceutical drugs. I mean, I'm talking about children even on pharmaceutical drugs. People in their 20s and 30s are on pharmaceutical drugs. And that is just, it's just too much. It's too much when there is a holistic way that you can heal holistically. Let me say this. Pharmaceutical companies are not in business to help you heal. Sit with that for a second. Pharmaceutical companies are not in the business to help you heal. They are in the business to take your money and make you sick. Okay? Now, I'm just going to keep it 100 and I'm going to keep it real. I have been on this crusade for years in helping people understand that you do not have to take all these pharmaceutical drugs. You don't. Okay? So I'm going to ask a series of questions and I want you to be honest with yourself so that you can become aware of what your issue is so that you will be able to find a solution and fix it. Because there is a fix, a holistic fix for your problems, whether it's high blood pressure, high cholesterol, overweight. There is a holistic fix for this, okay? Here's the first question. Are you always exhausted at the end of the day? Do you come home from work or you're working from home and you get off your computer or whatever and you say, I just need 5 minutes. And the next thing you know, you done fell asleep because you have chronic fatigue? Seriously, think about that. I want you to be honest with yourself, because if you're not honest with yourself, you cannot fix any of these symptoms, okay? Here's another question. Is it difficult for you to fall asleep and get good quality sleep? Be honest with yourself, because you can't fix it if you're not honest. Now, here's a big one, and I'm sure that 99.999% of the people suffer with this. Are you constantly consuming or craving sugary snacks and drinks throughout the day? I don't care if it's a Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi, it's sugar in it. They can say 0 calories all they want to, boo. Let me help you understand. You're craving it And that's a problem. Be honest, okay? Do you suffer from extremely dry skin, especially in the wintertime? Because we just go through this whole thing where we're in heat more inside. We get that cabin fever going on, so we're inside more, and our skin is not hydrated enough. And most of the time, you're not drinking enough water to hydrate your body from the inside out. So, do you have extremely dry skin or a skin disorder that no matter what you try, you've gone to the doctor, you've gotten steroids, you've used cream, you use oil, you use everything known to man, and nothing is helping? Whether it's eczema, whatever the skin disorder is, and you tried everything and nothing seems to be helping you. Do you suffer with that? This right here, because it is this time of the year, the cold, flu, and virus season. Is your immune system weak? And that every time somebody passed by you and cough, next thing you know, you're at home sick because you done caught their cold, or you caught their flu, or you got the virus that they had, because your immune system is so weak that people can't even breathe on you without you getting sick. Not that people should be breathing on you anyway, but I'm just saying. If you have a weak immune system, you are going to constantly be getting colds, constantly getting the flu, and constantly catching viruses because your immune system is weak. But there's a fix for that. You do not have to live with a weak immune system. Here's another big issue. Are you suffering from vitamin deficiencies? And here's what I can tell you. In the wintertime, we all of us have a vitamin D deficiency, especially if we're not taking a vitamin D supplement, because we're not outside getting the sunshine, which vitamin D comes from the sun. We're not outside as much, and the sun is not as powerful. You have to sit outside a little bit longer to be able to obtain the vitamin D that your body needs. Okay, in the summertime, you can get out there for like 20 minutes. You got your dose of vitamin D. In the wintertime, we're not outside as much because it's cold. So we do suffer. All of us suffer in the wintertime from a vitamin D deficiency. But guess what? There's a fix for that. An all natural supplement that we can take that will help us to be able to get the vitamin D that our body needs for our bones and our joints, all of that. Okay? Your digestive system. Oh, man. Most people do not even take a probiotic. Our digestive system needs a probiotic. All the illnesses start in our gut. It starts in our digestive system. Every single illness that we get starts in our digestive system. That's why we need probiotics. There's a fix for that. But if we are not aware that our digestive system is lacking probiotics, most of the time we don't take them. So therefore we suffer with it's bloating or gassy. You got an issue with your leaky gut, digestive problem. There's a fix for that. There's a cure, a holistic cure that will help you to live not having those disorders. Okay. Now, yes, over 50, sometimes we get, we're forgetful. We don't have, our thinking is not as clear. I call it brain fog. That's what I call it. And yes, all of us that's, over 50, yeah, we can have brain fog, and sometimes we don't think as clearly as we should or could. But guess what? There's a fix for that as well. Okay. Now, this is important, ladies. If you are premenopausal, menopausal, or postmenopausal, you are probably more than likely suffering with some type of joint pain. What's going to happen with that is you're going to find yourself becoming less and less and less mobile, okay? Because the pain is going to become so severe, you're just not going to feel like moving around as much, okay? But guess what? We need to understand what we have to do, especially for those women who have had hysterectomies, who are not on any type of hormonal replacements. And I can speak for myself. I had a hysterectomy over 30 years ago. I did not take any type of pharmaceutical drugs, any type of hormonal replacement therapy because number one, I didn't trust the medication, so therefore I did not get on any type of hormone replacement therapy. However, there's things that I did suffer because of that. Like your bones become brittle. I had to have a bone density test like every few years because I was not on hormonal replacement. Our bones become brittle. Easily to break. That's why usually they ask you when you go to the doctor when you're over 50, have you had any falls? Because you could have a culture crack and not even know it. That's why it's good to have your bone density test done every few years to make sure that that your bones are healthy. But in this, we need to take supplements for that as well. Okay, so if you're premenopausal, menopausal, or postmenopausal, you need to understand that you will become less mobile because of joint pain. Absolutely, positively, I can guarantee you that. Okay, here's another thing. If you are overweight, and hormones have a lot to do with that as well, lack of sleep has a lot to do with that as well, you have to get these things in order. Okay, you've tried every diet known to man. You done been on every diet that there is, Atkins, keto, you done tried everything, and you still haven't hit your target weight. Yes, we do need to be aware of what the real problem is. The only way we can fix it is by knowing what the problem is. So, in order to know what that is, that's why I'm doing this podcast, because I need you to get in contact with me. And at the end of this podcast, I'm going to give you my phone number so you can reach out to me so that we can help get you on the path to better health and wellness. Okay? If you want to better manage or eliminate, hear me well, better manage or eliminate high blood pressure, high cholesterol, even diabetes, to stop taking all those expensive medications. Because here's the thing. If the medication worked, you wouldn't still have high blood pressure. If the medication worked, you wouldn't still have diabetes. If the medication worked, you wouldn't still have high cholesterol. The medication is not designed to cure you. It's designed to kill you, not cure you, okay? Pharmaceutical companies are not in the business to make you well. They're not. Only holistic medicine, such as supplements, are what's going to help heal your body, not pharmaceutical drugs. They will never heal you. You've been on high blood pressure medication for 15 years now. The only thing that has happened is the doctor keeps upping your dose because your blood pressure keeps going up. So if it was working, you wouldn't keep having to go get your prescriptions every 30 days, now would you? So think about that. Why don't you? Okay? Here's something else that most people don't give much thought to, but it's really important because it affects us over time. You don't see the immediate effect, but over time. Because we've been doing it for years. For instance, we inhale harmful chemicals from cleaning products. Everyday cleaning products we inhale. You go into your cabinet in your kitchen, go into your cabinet in the bathroom, and look at the label. They used to put a skeleton head, a red skeleton head with the cross on it, and tell you all the dangers of inhaling that. What you're doing is you are creating respiratory problems, especially after 50. If you are inhaling harmful cleaning products in your home, you are creating respiratory problems. And if you have your children or grandchildren cleaning their bathrooms with those same products, they are creating respiratory problems. So that by the time they get to be your age and my age, they will have full-blown respiratory problems from inhaling cleaning products. But guess what? There's an all-natural fix for that as well. All natural cleaning products. I know that most people don't know about it. You cannot go into your local Walmart. You can't go into your local Target. You can't go into your local Publix and find not even the health food stores. You cannot find all natural cleaning products. People used to say, if your house didn't smell like bleach, your house wasn't clean. I know people that used to wash their dishes with bleach. You're inhaling it. It's getting in your skin. It's absorbed into your skin. Our skin is the largest organ that we have on our bodies. And we are not only inhaling it, but we're also absorbing it through our skin. When we put our hands in bleach, it is bringing harm to our bodies, especially if you're inhaling it. But I have a solution for that. All natural cleaning products. They're so, let me tell you how safe they are. They're so safe that there's not even a child safety lock on the products. There's no child safety cap on the products. That's how all natural they are. Now, let me ask you a question. Wouldn't you much rather have something that is all natural versus inhaling those products that's going to give you a respiratory problem? I mean, really, be honest with yourself. Now, if you can find a product that is all natural and you don't have to inhale all those fumes, I think that would be more helpful for you. I'm telling you, I got the solution. The holistic way is the only way. It's the only way to healing. The pharmaceutical companies, the cleaning, the Procter and Gamble, they're not in the business to make you well. They're not. When you are inhaling that stuff, you are creating a problem for yourself and your family. Okay? So I want you to write down any of these things that you're dealing with. And if I didn't mention anything that you're dealing with, and you're dealing with some type of symptom that has become a burden in your life, I want you to write it down. Okay? Because what I need you to do is I need you to get in contact with me, and I need you to tell me what those problems are so that we can give you a all natural solution to your concerns. Okay? If you or someone you love are dealing with persistent health issues that seem impossible to resolve, like the low energy, the chronic fatigue, the chronic stress, the chronic discomfort, that feels overwhelming and never ending. You just feel like this is just a way of life. I have to live with that. What I'm here to tell you is that I have safe products, all natural. We got to get back to nature. When I was growing up, we stood in line every morning to take a teaspoon of olive oil. I'm sorry, cod liver oil, my bad. Cod liver oil every single day. Me, my brother, and my cousin. My grandmother gave us cod liver oil every morning before we went to school. And here's what I can tell you. None of us were ever sick. Ever. I don't ever remember being sick in my childhood. And that is true facts. Okay? All natural products. We got to get back to nature. Nature is the only remedy. We got to get back to nature. I have some all natural products, whether it's cleaning products, whether it's supplements, you need all natural. That is the only healing things that's going to help you to become well. It's going to help you to become well with your diabetes. It's going to help you to become well with your blood pressure. It's going to help you to become well with your cholesterol. All natural, holistic. My grandfather lived to be 109. Okay? Do you know anybody personally that lived to be that old? He died from old age. How many people you know these days die from natural causes? Just old age. Seriously, think about that. Most people die from some type of symptom, some type of disorder, some type of disease. Most 99.9999999% of people do not die from natural causes anymore. You know why? Because they don't do all natural remedies. Okay? It's time to get back to nature. We got to free ourselves from the harmful additives and preservatives that's even in our food. We have to. It's just like even the recycle. I don't drink out of plastic. The water bottles, I don't drink out of them. It's either stainless steel or glass for me, because they recycle. It goes through a process. They use chemicals with that. So I don't even drink out of plastic. We have to get back to all natural. When we were growing up, we didn't drink out of plastic cups. We only had glass in our house. All natural. We got to get back to nature, people. We got to stop with all these additives and preservatives, even in our food. We gotta get back to nature. And it's time to get back to nature so that we can live our best life. So once we become aware of these things, then we can make the changes. We can make life changing things so that we can be able to live our best life. There are remedies out here that's all natural and that we can do that will help us to become well. Even Jesus asked the man at the pool, "Do you want to be well?" My question to you is, do you want to be well? Getting back to nature will help you to become well. You can't do it any other way. It's nothing else is going to work. I guarantee you that. We got to get back to nature. Cleaning products, supplements, our food. I'm not telling you got to become a vegan. That's not what I'm saying. But we got to stop with the processed food. We got to stop. We got to do all natural products, man. We got to get back to that. And the more we get back to the all natural things, the healthier we will become. I can guarantee you that. Listen, I'm 67 years old. My husband is 68 years old. He's going to be 69 in April. I'm 3 years from 70. All natural products have helped me to live free of pharmaceutical drugs. I'm not on any medication. Even during my injury, I did not take an aspirin, a Tylenol. You know what I did? I iced, I stretched, I did therapy. I sat on heating pads. I did not even take a Tylenol. You hear me? And yes, my pain level was at a 12. When I went to the doctor, you know what they wanted to do? They wanted to give me pain medication. They wanted to shoot me up with cortisone. I absolutely flat out refused. Flat out refused. Yes, the pain was excruciating. And there was 6 weeks that I could not even walk. But I did not take a pain pill. You hear me? My body is completely free of pharmaceutical drugs. Completely free. So if you want to take back control of your health in a natural, holistic way, I'm going to give you my phone number. If you want to get on the road to recovery, if you want to better manage or eliminate high blood pressure, high cholesterol, high A1C, diabetes, being overweight, acid reflux, leaky gut. If you want to do this, get rid of all those things, eliminate all of those things naturally, and live a healthier, happier life, I'm going to give you my phone number to get in contact with me. I want you to get on the road to recovery. Here's the thing. If we can get you on a regimen of all natural products, you will eliminate 99.9% of the things that's going on in your life and live a healthier, natural lifestyle. Okay? We want to create better habits. We want to develop better routines so that you can live a healthier lifestyle. Yes, we are after 50, but it's time for us to live our best life. Okay? Our best days should be ahead of us. We should not have to live with chronic pain. We should not have to live with that. It's not necessary. Trust me, it's not. The thing about that injury, it taught me a lesson that, you know what? People are living with pain, especially us women who are menopausal, who are living, in the state of menopause. Okay, and here's what I learned. I started taking collagen, and when I tell you that was a game changer for me, it was a game changer. It even helped me to heal faster with my injury. Okay, it's a game changer. All natural products is what we need. So listen, here's my phone number. Please get a pen and a piece of paper and write this down because I need you to reach out to me today. Okay? As soon as you finish listening to this podcast, I need you to call me, text me, and let me know that you have at least 3 of these symptoms that I talked about, or even if I didn't mention them, whatever it is that your issue is, I need you to contact me so we can get you on an all-natural regimen. Because you can become healed through an all-natural regimen. Because here's what I'm trying to tell you is that the pharmaceutical companies are not going to do that. You are paying them to kill you. And that's as real as I can get it. That's as real as it's going to come. That's as real as I can be. You are spending money every single month for high blood pressure medication that's creating other problems in your body. It's not designed to heal you. If you want to be healed, then you need to do all natural. Nothing else is going to work. I guarantee you that. I'm telling you that because I lived it. I'm living it now. To this day, I'm living it. My husband is living it. 68 years old in the best health of his life. So, my phone number is 972-480-1459. I need you to get serious about changing your health. I need you to get serious. We are in the month of December. You know, people are saying, "Oh yeah, I wanna get healthy. I wanna start working out." And working out is great. Don't get me wrong. I'm just getting back to my regimen with that. But it takes more than that. It takes more than that. And I am here to help you to get on the path to recovery, to be able to eliminate the pharmaceutical drugs. I am so adamant. I am on a crusade to help as many people as I can to get off of pharmaceutical drugs and to go all natural. We got to get back to nature. So if you didn't grab a pen and a piece of paper, I'm going to give you a couple more minutes and I'm going to repeat my phone number because I need you to get in contact with me. I don't care where you are in this world. And this podcast is broadcasted in 22 countries right now. So wherever you are, please write down my phone number. I don't care if it's on a napkin, on your hand, wherever you got to write it down. I need you to call me. I need you to text me today when you finish listening to this podcast and get in contact with me, and let's get you on the road to recovery. Let's get you on the road to recovery so that you can start to live your best life even after 50. It is time to thrive, people. It's time out for, living below our means. We don't have to do that. Again, my phone number is 972-480-1459. I'll give it to you one more time at the end of this broadcast, but I need you to take this serious and understand you do not have to live with chronic anything. Whether it's diabetes, fatigue, it doesn't matter. You don't have to live with it. So I need you to get in contact with me. Hey, that's what I have for you today. I hope this episode has added value to your life. I thank you for and appreciate you for joining me here on Thriving After 50, Mind, Body, Soul. I want to give a shout out to all my listeners before I get out of here. I got to let you all know that I appreciate you. I thank you for listening. Hey, here in the United States, Canada, Australia, Russia Federation, China, Mexico, Belgium, Ireland, South Africa, Brazil, Nigeria, United Kingdom, Germany, France, Bangladesh, Ukraine, Kuwait, India, Hong Kong, Dominican Republic, the Philippines, and Barbados just joined us. Thank you all so much for listening. The listening audience is growing. I don't care where you are in this world. If I mention your country, please give me a call. My number again is 972-480-1459. I appreciate you listening today. If this podcast has been a blessing to you, if you was able to get any information that is going to help you, please subscribe to my channel, write me a review, and share it with somebody who else it may be a blessing to as well. Listen, I appreciate you, and I need you to remember this. Knowledge applied is power, okay? All this knowledge that I just shared with you is not going to do you any good if you do not apply it. So again, pick up your phone, give me a call at 972-480-1459, and let's get you on the road to better health and wellness in all natural way. You can eliminate the high blood pressure. You can eliminate the diabetes. You can eliminate the high cholesterol. You can eliminate it in a holistic, natural way. We got to get back to nature, people. I appreciate you. This is Master Coach G, and I will see you on the next level.